Everyone, how are you doing today? My name is Karina and welcome back to my panning journey. Today's focus, of course, with Partners in Cream is on your non-powdered products, so things that are liquid or cream-based, things like that. I currently have 4 items within this project and we are going to dive into all of the progress, and we have some really great progress to share within this particular update. So without further ado, let's get going. Item number 1 is this guy. This is the Glassy Skin Balm. This is from Touch in Soul. The goal for this was to finish it, and of course you will be seeing where I was last time. And guys, it is empty. It is done. It took me 22 uses to get that little bit of product finished up, and so I will be rolling a replacement after we talk through all the progress of my other items. But we've already met one goal, and this was something in my plan to pan makeup for 2023. The second item is my iconic London palette. Super blinding, of course. The goal with this, you'll see where we were last time, I want to make my way through the 3 kind of highlighting shades. I do tend to use them as concealer, and then I'm not going to be touching the bottom of this particular one. So let's talk about where I am now. All right, we have obviously such great progress. The darkest shade, which is this one here, it can't really use it at this point. It will be coming into play once we get more sun and we move into the nicer weather. But obviously the big difference, guys, this one's done. So this is the one I was using. It was the under eye one in the warmer weather. Now I've been using it as the spot correction, and that's worked well for that. So this one is completely done. So that's one of the 3 goals met in this palette. And then for the other goal, so this is the one I've been using under the eye to brighten a little bit. And we hit pan in there. It's like pretty substantial good pan. I've been working this way to thin it out a little bit more, so we are making some progress there. I've used this palette so far 28 times. But that is just super exciting. So I am so thrilled. Obviously the goal right now, we're going to keep progressing through this shade here until it becomes too brightening, right? It becomes too light for my skin, in which case whenever this becomes applicable, I'll roll it in, probably not for a couple more months. We'll play around with that one. But in the meantime, we'll just keep progressing. The third item is my Dominique Cosmetics Cream Blush. This is in the shade Soft Pink. So it's this guy right here. My goal for this is to use it 50 times throughout the project. So of course, rolled it in last time. You'll see where we were. And this is where we are now. You may be able to tell a little bit on camera. There is a little bit of a dip going on kind of right in here. I'm not deliberately trying to like narrow my brush in there. I'm not specifically going for a hitting pan because I do like to kind of try to wear my products down altogether, right? So trying to play around with the entire thing, not just being selective with it. And I have currently used this blush. I have used this 29 times. So with 29 uses on this, that means I have 21 left to hit my goal on this. So we'll just keep on going and hopefully I'll be able to hit this very soon. And of course, my 4th and final item for now, this is my Maybelline. This is the Color Tattoo 24-Hour Cream Eyeshadow in the shade Socialite. Obviously, you'll be seeing this for basically forever because there is so much product in here. The goal with this is to use it at least 5 times in a month, and it's really good for those quick out the door kind of makeup. Kind of throw this all over the lid. It gives a nice look. You'll see where we were. And of course, this is where we are now. So not a whole ton of difference, and I have been focusing my brush more along the side rather than in the middle, so there's probably no difference in that middle component there. But that's where we are. I'm very pleased with it. We're making good progress. Again, slow progress, but with an item like this, it takes forever to go through. And those are my 4 items that I have in my project. So now let's do the new roll-ins and then we'll talk about my goals. To replace the Touch in Soul primer, I did have in my makeup plan to pan video another primer that I wanted to focus on and get it done. It is a hydrating primer, so I do want to use it up while the weather is still on the colder side. And this is, yes, going to be a gimme product. but it's this guy. This is the Smashbox. This is the Photo Finish Primerizer. This is their original formula, right? The primer and moisturizer in one. And as you guys can see, I am right down there. So yes, I recognize this is definitely a gimme product, but I want to make sure that I'm not opening another primer. I want to get this one done, and then I can move on to the next one so I don't accumulate a whole bunch of primers just kind of sitting open. Now, obviously, this looks different than when you guys saw it in the Plan to Pan makeup, because once I had decided I was rolling this one in Partners in Cream, then I was using this one until this project started. So I made a bunch of progress, and then I have been using this item as well the last few days when I ran out of the previous primer. So that's how we've gotten down to here. Of course, you can go back, check out that video where I was previously. It was probably a little bit more like up here-ish or so. But I've made some really good progress, and I'm going to get this one out and done, and then I'll finally be able to open a brand new primer, and I'm very excited for that. So let's talk goals. Obviously, I want to keep progressing on the iconic London palette there. I do want to hit another at least 5 uses on it. I did really well this time, so going for more than 5. So let's keep going on Socialite. I obviously want to finish this primer, nice little gimme product, so we'll roll in something new next time. But I'm also anticipating we should be able to roll this blush out as well. So again, we have 21 uses left. That is 3 weeks of dedicated use. And with a month until the next update, hopefully I'll be able to do it. Right, I should be able to do that, kind of depending again a little bit on the eye looks that I do. But I want to keep progressing on this so I can roll in a different cream blush. I want to kind of work my way through my collection a little bit. One, to not get bored of them, but also hopefully start using some of them up. But of course, cream blush is a newer product to my collection. So we will see how far we get. And maybe we can always come back to this one later on. But that is everything for us today. So thank you so much for joining me for the very first update for Partners in Cream. Of course, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss when the second update goes up for us on the 10th of March. And I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video very soon. Have a wonderful day.